February 1st. And today I'm a little in my feelings. Thinking about my grandma, Jeffy Lee Peacock. I missed her so much. Oh my goodness. Full of wisdom. I didn't quite understand it as a child growing up, but the things that she shared with me and talked to me about, it rings true today, now that I'm an adult. Yeah. So, if you're fortunate to still have your grandparents, try to get all the information you can get from them, the wisdom, your family history, your family lineage. That information is so important. Yeah, you need to know where you come from, where your ancestors come from, because it's a lot going on in today's world, and I just feel that our community, family secrets, family lies, just a lot of things in our community. And I was going to speak on me personally as far as family. There's a lot of division, a lot of separation. Yeah. And I'm okay with it. Everyone creates their own family. Once you're an adult, you create your own family. So that's my outlook on family. And we can agree to disagree as far as, oh, you only get one mama, you only get one daddy, they only got one me. So if you're not good for my mental health, I don't care if you're my mama, my daddy, my grandma, my sister, my brother, whomever. If you're not good for my mental health, I will love you from a distance. I don't have to be up under you. I don't have to communicate with you because you're not good for my mental. And I'm at peace with that. In my life, I'm at peace with it. Oh, that's your mama. Okay, she gonna miss me too. It goes both ways. But when you've made peace with things because you know it's toxic and the cycle continues, someone has to break that cycle. And I'm the one to do it. I've done it. I don't have a relationship with my mom. I don't have a relationship with my dad. And I'm okay with it. I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. And yes, I love both of them, but I don't force anything. At this point in my life, I'm not forcing no relationship with no one. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it at this point in my life. I'm at peace. I don't ask anyone for anything. I work every day to take care of me. So I'm not looking for any type of sympathy, any handouts, none of that. One thing about me, I've fallen, but I always get up. I am a just a lot of unhealed trauma. That's what I'm gonna call it. Unhealed trauma. And until, like Michael Jackson say, you face that person in the mirror, woman in the mirror, man in the mirror, and deal with you, your issues, you can't really have a relationship with nobody until you get relationship with self, your God self, not the sky daddy, your God self, because God, you're the God, you're the goddesses. It's within you. So until you deal with you, you can't deal with nobody else. And it's ugly. When you see the real you and then you have to heal the real you, yeah, it ain't pretty. But when you come out on the other side of that, life is so much better for you. It is so much better. Yeah, it is. And you can see, like, with family, on both sides of my family, you can see, like, the favoritism. Yeah, you can see all that. But one thing about me, I stay to myself. There's few people in my family that I do communicate with. But yeah, you can just see, I can see through bullshit. I'm just gonna say it how it is. Bullshit. That's why I keep my distance. Fake and phony, don't do it no more. I'm not saving face just because there's a title connected to our bond, cousin, aunt, whatever. If it's fake, I don't want to have no parts of it. And that's just me. Family ain't always blood. And I've learned that through the years. Family is not always blood. So y'all can say that spill. And again, we can agree to disagree. But that's just me and my stance on family. I was just riding through College Hill where I grew up. Yeah, and those were good times. But as you grow and become an adult and you see things for what they are at face value, your perception on family and just life in general, depending on what your road is. I mean, we all got to travel our own road, our own destiny. We have to live our lives for us, not for generations gone. There's just so many people that I see are stuck on tradition. And we're in 2025, so things have changed drastically from when my great-grandma, grandma, all the way back. Things have changed, but you have people still trying to live in those times. You can't do it. Because all of those traditions, they weren't good for us. Secrets, trauma, unhealed trauma, and you keep passing it generation to generation. So with me, it stops with me, because for my kids, I don't want them to force anything. If true love, unconditional love isn't there, if it's always a motive behind a relationship that's unhealthy and toxic, don't put yourself in it. I don't care if it is family. If they're not good for your mental health, your soul, your spirit, don't cut ties. Cut ties. And that's what I've done. Like I say, I love them, but I don't put my self in those places anymore. I don't do it. And it is what it is. And no one has to agree with me, but those are my feelings, my choices, and they're valid for me. So I just encourage everyone to use your critical thinking skills. Yeah, I think a lot of people have lost critical thinking skills because we're so stuck on what generations prior have done. Yeah. And it may be other communities, but especially in my people, yeah, it's sad. It's sad that just because someone has a title and they're supposed to be family, but their actions don't line up with that title, I ain't dealing with it. Haven't dealt with it. And I'm just fine. I'm at peace. There is no hardness in my heart. Like I say, I love everyone. I love everybody, but that doesn't mean I have to deal with you. And you don't have to deal with me. It goes both ways. You choose your destiny and who's going to be a part of that. So I just, again, encourage everyone to always look within. And if your heart is at peace, that's all that matters. So just make sure your heart is right, and you're at peace when you do make decisions as to who's going to be a part of your life. Yeah. And it's important. We were always, like, as kids, we were always told, oh, not to pretty much like share your emotions. It was considered talking back if you had questions. I wasn't, as a child, able to express myself. I was always told, oh, you're crazy, oh, you got demons in you, stuff like that growing up. Do you know what that does to a child's mental? Yeah. And they go through childhood, they go through adolescence, teenagers, young adult, all the way into their adult life, until they start looking within to see how to self-heal, even if some people never make it to that, because they don't know how to heal their trauma. And again, in our community, our families, nobody talks about keeping your mental health or things like that. That wasn't talked about. So there is a lot of things in the Black community, as far as letting your kids express themselves, being able to share how they're feeling without being told, oh, you're just looking for attention and XYZ. There could be something underneath that you're not even aware of. Sexual assault, being raped, molestation. So look deep into why your child is acting out at certain times in their childhood, because there's always an underlying condition or issue that's causing that. But again, when I grew up, it was you got your butt whooped, punishment, stuff like that, because you weren't allowed to express yourself. So you feel scared to share anything because, oh, it's gonna be your fault. You're gonna get your butt whooped. So you shut down. And that's my experience. Even through young adulthood, I shut down in my relationships. I shut down because I didn't know how to express myself. And that's why I believe you choose the wrong partner going through life, because you're looking for someone to fill that void of what you never had growing up. So the first person to show you what you think is love is actually not. But yeah, it's just a lot. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of like talk on that, speak on that, because I see these types of posts all the time, like, oh, you're gonna miss your mom, you know, her voice. Okay, she gonna miss my voice too. It works. Well, I didn't, well, maybe I did ask to be here. Maybe I chose those parents. Who knows? Because I do believe everything happens for a reason. Maybe I chose my mom and dad to be my parents for this reason exactly, to show me you can still be a strong individual even if you don't have a relationship with your parents. You still can be a good, decent individual without that relationship. So it may be other people feel the same way and some may not, but it is what it is at this point. Yep, it is what it is. I'm about to go into the store. Yeah, I'm just feeling some type of way today. I wanted to share that. Yeah. Yep. So love the people who love you unconditionally. No strings attached. No having to be guilty or feel some type of way because you communicate with certain people that they don't communicate with. That's okay. You're not meant to be liked by everybody, and that means people that's in your bloodline, and that's okay. You have to be okay with that. But for me, I choose not to put myself in those places with people that I know are not good for me and my mental health. You have to protect you at all times. You. And that's what I do. So, y'all enjoy your Saturday. I'm about to go into this meat store really quickly. And yeah. Enjoy your day on purpose. Have a good one, y'all.